Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Outer Worlds. When we last left off, we went into the Grand Colonial to start the search for Halcyon Helen's killer. We got a new weapon to help us find clues. It can do it's like a black light, I think. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump in.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, beep beep. I like how it has what is it called? Subtitles. Okay. We're seeing. Okay. So what if I do this? Okay, she had 25 bits.
Please show a little respect.
What? It's evidence. I was gathering it. Jesus. Okay. Well, I'm gonna continue looking around for evidence. Wait. I don't know when it uses ammo or if that's just a number.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
That's gonna get annoying. I like that it has like little ears though. That's so cute. Okay. Ooh. It's brown. Drink it down. Ew. Ooh. Oh, well, we'll just take this as evidence. Okay. Samples will be billed to your room. Oh, shit. I think we don't have a room yet. Free samples are even billed. I guess they're not free, huh? It doesn't look like there's much else in this room.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
How do this? Ah, here we go. I see.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
I see you've been designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
And it's got sass.
I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
That sucks. Alright, let's focus on the case.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size.
Yeah,
it is
seriously.
also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Can you analyze the dirt?
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonial.
So Helen must have been at the orchard before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
I mean, I literally just pointed the thing that you handed me at the dead body. I don't know what you guys were trying to do, but seems pretty straightforward. Also, I'll probably be keeping this out because it's cute. Okay, that goes outside. I do need to go talk to that guy that we saw on the second floor.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Where? Is it the same one? Like, yeah, I already know. Oh, look.
This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bee.
What's the unreleased Rizzo's product?
Rizzo's
I already
Spectrum
know,
Brown has
but...
not yet been released for consumption. Spectrum Brown was scheduled to be unveiled at the Eridano's Atmosphere Complex in
for
partnership
bellhop?
with Halcyon Helen.
She's trying to spell the name of the killer?
This hypothesis is plausible, but requires additional information.
Isn't Black Hole Birdie staying here?
I was wondering about that. Before we arrived, I heard something on the aether waves about Black Hole Birdie taken up at the Grand Colonial.
Correct. Bertie Black Hole Holcomb is a registered guest at the Grand Colonial Hotel.
Anyone else I should know about?
Accessing guest database B. The Grand Colonial Hotel is proud to serve the following VIPs. Bertie, Black Hole. Burbage 3001.
Make a note of this for later, Amplifier.
This evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved compliment. Splendid work, Inspector.
Thanks. Okay. Well, looks like we've discovered all the clues in here.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
Look at these people, gawking over Helen's corpse. Bunch of parasites.
Hey, what's up? Okay, well. I need an access card.
If you have an issue... Hey, take it easy with that thing.
Okay.
Damn.
Huh?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Did we search this room? I think we did. I don't see much in here. I think this is what you're talking about, right? Ooh, analyze.
An industrial-grade laxative has been added to the liquor in these bottles.
Oh shit. Wonder why. This is what I came in here to look at. Can I get in that room? I wonder if I can. Can I get in here? This isn't even stealing. This is evidence. I need it. Thanks. Oh, is this my office? Welcome to the Grand Colonial Concierge Terminal. Please do not store any insufficiently encrypted gossip to the Grand Colonial Concierge Terminal. Guest complaints. From annoyed subject the infernal racket. To concierge from annoyed subject the do you like torturing me? Is that what this is? When I first learned I'd be just beneath the floor occupied by the Rizzo's Rangers, I was excited, as any tossball loving Halcyonite should be. What I did not anticipate is the degree to which these hull heads seemed to enjoy prancing to and fro, pounding on the floor and my ceiling every hour of the architect-cursed day. Did they install a tossball fifth chord upstairs while I wasn't looking? Or is this normal? And worst of all, it sounds like one of them has decided to start imitating a woolly cow. I'll give them that it's a convincing facsimile, but it has no place in a hotel, and each bleat is so loud it shakes the glasses on my face. I demand a room change yesterday. For each additional hour after midnight today that I am not rehomed, I expect at least one employee to be fired. To concierge from a concerned Byzantine. Subject mechanical menace. To whatever member of the help it may concern, I've heard a horrible clanking passing my room every night for the past 6 nights. Yesterday I mustered up all the courage and sent a servant to look, and upon her return she said seen what looks like an armed mechanical wander by my room for the past 6 nights. She said it was something called a Burbage 3001 and that it was a serial star. If this machine is a serial star, I must ask, why are you filming outside our rooms without paying us? We're not consenting to having our temporary property filmed. There is no doubt a contract for this, and if the machine is being allowed to wander without being filmed, then I want to be paid double. Do you have any idea how dangerous the thing could be? It could tread on my foot and ruin my aspirations to be a professional dancer if I ever decided to have those aspirations. I urgently await a response. Oh my. VIP guest list. Ruth Bellamy. That's also a B. Why didn't the amplifier tell us about that? AKA Halcyon Helen. Oh. She was literally signing her own name. Spencer Woolridge. Black Hole Birdie Holcomb. Request manifest, Halcyon Helen. Despite her celebrity status, the greater part of Halcyon Helen's requests have been fairly normal: soap, shampoo, new towels, and so on. The one exception is her unusual consumption of food and drink. I'm not one to judge about the sort of thing. Law knows I've seen stranger proclivities from other guests, but she really does request a lot and frequently. Listen to this. For lunch today, she ordered 6 bourse and beans sandwiches, 2 purple berry shakes, 2 purple berry liquors, several retro rockets, and cigarettes, enough to crush a teacup canid. I'd wonder if she's planning a party, but the cleaning staff say that every time they've gone up there, there's no sign of what she's ordered. If Helen really does keep managing to get through all of what she's been ordering, then maybe she should consider quitting show business and entering the competitive consumption scene instead. That's interesting. The first thought I had was that she was hiding somebody in a room, or several somebodies, but if the cleaning crew's been in there, I don't know, maybe, I guess they could hide in the closets. Let's see. Who is this? Spencer Woolridge. In the past 2 weeks, I have received 315 different service requests from Mr. Woolridge. These requests include, but are not limited to, his entire wardrobe from Terra Monarch, 413 different outfits, including a primal suit, 5 gallons of each color of spectrum except black, once 50 gallons of black, teacup cannons of various breeds, a plasma launcher, and consisting of over 60% of all total requests an upgraded room. And Minister Ludovico authorized him to move into the second largest room just to shut him the hell up, but Halcyon Helen got the biggest one, and of course, Woolridge can't accept that he's been eclipsed. Got another room upgrade request as I was typing this. I'm more than half a mind to send an exterminator to fumigate his room, just so he can't request anything else for a while, but then he might come down here and try to talk to me, and I think I'd quite honestly rather be dead. Black Hole Birdie Holcomb. Holcomb's requests have been about what you'd expect from a professional skullcracker: toss balls, sticks, new clothes, because he keeps, and I quote, accidentally tearing the shirts that are too small for my giant muscles. Funny how the tips I've seen look more like they've been made by hand, or the rips I've seen. I've noticed that he asks for very little in the way of effort. Accelerators, enhancers, no skin tough, no oxycomp, not even dervish mist. Typically, tossball players go through that filth like no one else. Maybe Holcomb's trying to prove something to Helen? Whatever it is, I don't think it's going to work. Good to know. Okay, that transitions us to outside. Need to pick up our key. Oh, hey.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
I want to check to see if my room was ready.
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you.
Called that.
The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
You got some high-profile guests here, Ray. What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Did you notice anything about Halcyon Helen before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself.
Okay.
And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Was she closer to some people than others?
Everyone wanted to be around Helen. She could usually be seen alongside Birdie or Woolrich, for obvious reasons.
Heard Black Hole Birdie was staying here.
Ah, Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
We got some kind of productivity guru here, right? What's her deal?
Her deal? Not making them. I'd laugh at my own comment, but everyone knows there's no bigger joke than the prophet of profitability herself. Didn't you hear Helen's interview? That woman is the definition of humbuggery. Anyone who gives her the time of day is a right fool.
Damn.
I mean, Spencer Woolridge has taken several of her productivity seminars, and look where it got him. Don't waste your time.
Helen's co-star Woolridge, he have any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out,
I like her.
it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it.
Damn.
Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade. That's a
Interesting.
shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
Oh, hello there. I'm a freelance captain, changing the colony in one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
The Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
What does the penthouse have?
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
I saw. Is there anything special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the utmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
Sound like a good idea. No one seems to talk much about the lower levels of the hotel.
Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Arizo's plant, either.
You can honestly tell me there's nothing of interest in an entire half of the hotel.
Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open. But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel. You'll have to find a way in on your own.
Oh, I will. Thanks.
If you're sure.
See ya. Well. What do we got here? Do you have anything more to say? Nope. Okay. Let's see. I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
With Halcyon Helen gone, does that mean Spencer Woolridge will get... Oh,
Gross.
Finally checked in, I see. I hope you're fond of the penthouse. It's pretty much the best seat in the whole hotel. You shouldn't want for any amenity you might find elsewhere. Should act as a better headquarters for the investigation than any space dust covered ship. That and you ain't got room service on a ship. You ever need anything, come find me. Even if you don't, you can still swing by. I'm always happy to chat.
Did you know the victim?
Oh, of course. That is, maybe not on a personal level, but I'm one of her biggest fans. Even started an association of like-minded individuals. I'd lament not having anything to meet about anymore, but the newer tribe just ain't done it for us. Still, there goes my hopes of a Terran Monarch reunion episode.
Were the newer serial episodes that bad?
Of course. Budgets went up, but the writing quality chewed straight through the floorboards and free fell into Halcyon's son. I'm supposed to believe Helen would let the chief of the savages go free just since he was revealed to be her half-cousin? He's a dissident! You kill him! I, like most fans, reckon this series should go back to its roots. Another 200 episodes of the Origins plotline is what we really want. Now, what can I lend a hand with?
I think I know another fan club you would like to join. There's some gatekeepers there too. I'm curious about you. How do you get to be a bellhop?
Notice my battle-hardened physique, have you? Used to be in a mighty mean line of work. Been shot at 35 times.
Counted.
That is, I've been near people who were shot at 35 times. But to be honest, I never really enjoyed it, you know? It's one thing to tightrope walk between life and death every day, but for just a handful of bits? Nah. When this position came up, I jumped on it and made a lateral move from sublight to slug. I ain't ever looked back.
I thought Sublight and Slug didn't engage much. How'd you move from one to the other?
Well, slug is something like an offshoot of sublight. It ain't too difficult to pivot from one part of the same company to another. Disconnects or no. That said, my departure may have been somewhat hasty.
What happened?
Well, you could call it a small lapse in judgment. Basically, I singled out a ship to salvage that I thought had been out for use for years. As it turns out, it belonged to a wealthy Byzantine who used it only to vacation. As it so happened, I still don't think she tried to use it, too satisfied with the luxuries of Byzantium. Still, I figured it was a good time to turn tail, in case that ever changed.
Yikes. Got any good stories? Sure, you've seen a lot of people coming and going.
Stories? Huh. Actually, I think I got a couple now that you mention it. When I was first starting out here, I got lost in the lower levels of the Colonial. Just you not, I ran into a giant purple sprat. Of course, I'd been drinking a little that day.
And now. How different is working with Slug from working with Sublight?
Well, Slug is more trustworthy for one thing, where Sublight is all about back alleys and backstabbing. Slug can be trusted not to salvage your ship when you turn your head.
Okay. Interesting. I wonder if B was for bellhop. I don't know why you wouldn't do N though.
Bertie hasn't been seen since Helen's death. Awfully suspicious, right?
Actually, a lot of people seem to be missing lately. But I see your point about him specifically.
Do you now? Oh, there wasn't a door here. I thought there was. This goes outside.
Murder or no murder, it is my right to loiter on a bar stool. How else should I be expected to avoid my wife?
That's honestly fair. Let's walk up the stairs.
Easy now. What the?
Hey,
I was going to wash my hands, I swear.
Oops, sorry, guy. I just came in here for that ointment.
I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never going to get a sequel to Terror on Monarch.
Okay. Seems like you're in Norville's club.
Hello? Hello? Can't you let me in yet? I've been waiting almost 15 minutes.
Hello? 15 minutes. I don't know who that was, but okay. Come inside, guys. Ah, frick, the door's still closed. Nice. Nice. Welcome, Dr. Winifred Goodnight. This is an automated reminder to make sure you clean the blood off your instruments. Oh god, patient logs. Hartford Bosch. Back pains. Another day, another case that bores me to drink. The ill-fated Byzantine of the hour thought it prudent to gorge himself in enough purple berry wine to incapacitate a primal. He then attempted to reach the lobby by stairs rather than elevator and fell down 6 flights. Automechanical servants broke his fall. He broke their mechanisms and will be billed accordingly. Fractures in left clavicle, right femur, parietal bone, ribs, more injuries than brain cells. I recommended replacing purple berry wine with Rizzo's Spectrum Violet in order to appease Rizzo's company policy. Nina Han, extreme excitability. Finally, something a little different from the norm. Miss Han came in earlier today, escorted by her sister. Apparently, not long after arriving on Eridanos, the two of them went on a trip through the purple berry orchards. Miss Han's sister visited the puzzle hedges, but quickly became lost. When she eventually made her way out, Miss Han was nowhere to be found. The sister claims that Miss Han returned to their hotel room several hours later, but has been unusual ever since. Her sister described the patient as formerly sullen, morose, phlegmatic, and given to melancholia. Her demeanor has transformed into an unpleasant degree of levity and shocking enthusiasm toward everything. I suggested vast quantities of cheap alcohol. Don't we all? Interesting. Discrepancy amplifier replacements. These are replacement models of the discrepancy amplifier filtered with backups to the logic module. A label reads, in case of careless inspector. How many inspectors are you hiring, huh? You cheating on me? There's literally nobody in here? No, it's free. I can't believe Parvati got mad at me for taking those bits. It's evidence. You never know, right? I feel like I should just walk around with this thing in front of my face. Drina time, huh? Ew. We could sleep here if we wanted to. I don't know why we would when we have a penthouse, but we could. That's really all that matters, right? Free.
Bertie Holcomb is likely beside himself in grief.
God, they just have this shit everywhere, huh? No wonder people are drunk. Okay, nothing over here. Hi. Nothing to say? That's actually quite surprising. Another bathroom. More soap. Ooh, look at this soap dish. Parv, can we have this soap dish? Oh. Wait. They use towels instead of toilet paper? That's pretty fucking fancy.
I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never going to get a sequel to Terror on Monarch.
Profit of Profitability flyer promoting a productotherapy seminar with renowned Profit of Profitability, Jasmine Leva, I don't know how they were saying it, at her retreat in the Wilderness Exploration Reserve. Under her patented system, purge your body of nefarious humors, stopping you from unlocking your true productive potential. I feel like we're pretty productive. Okay, well, so we can't go in the elevators yet? Oh, call an elevator.
Hello there, my inordinately... Oh, you're the one who visited me. Hello again. Thanks so much for brightening my day. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Bring me to the penthouse suite.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Alright, here's our room, I guess. Oh, hey. Everybody's here. Okay, cool. That's cool, I guess. Somebody... Max, is this your shirt? Guys, are you just leaving clothes everywhere? It's like, come on. Oh, there's a bar. Oh yeah. It's the same flyer we already saw. They wanted to make... Can you, Sam? Salmon. pile of cigarettes. The number of cigarettes here indicate that the smoker's lifespan has been shortened by approximately 11.2 years. Oh, so these are somebody else's clothes. I see. Can you actually see out there? 'Cause I can't. A lot of writing. You, Max. Whoa. This board is covered with loose collections of photographs and papers. Examine the board more closely. A blank notebook lies open beside a stack of clean papers. It looks like someone intended to write something but never got started. Oh. Interesting that you can have a conversation. I guess this is our board. Interesting. Oh, is that the doctor? Hey, workbench. Nice. Pick up spatial actuity sensor apparatus. I don't know that that does anything, but we have it now. God, this place is a freaking mess. Before, this is just from us. There's a lot of food up here. Helix. Wow. Analyze.
The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Jesus. Ugh, creepy. Definitely somebody who was a star because they were built up to be that.
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. That didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
Yeah, I can see why she left him. This. Welcome, R. Bellamy. Messages from Administrator Ludovico. Miss H. Helen, thank you for choosing the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex as the site of your next publicity and marketing campaign. By endorsing the Spectrum Brown product, you are allying yourself with a revolution in the leisure beverage market. Indeed, in the culture of Halcyon itself, we're going to change the world together. Sincerely, Quentin Ludovico. Suspicious. From profitability. Profitability. That's hard to say. To Ruth, disappointed. Helen, I don't understand why you and I must be enemies. Are we not both branches on the same tree of privilege? You command audiences with your masterly performances on the Aether Wave, and I command the attention of our corporate leaders. We're both cultural icons with a responsibility to set a good example. I'm disappointed to discover you've berated my seminars publicly and on official records. I take particular umbrage in your characterization of my most recent seminars, spearheading your project, How to Motivate Your Workforce Using Ancient Weaponry, as a, and I quote, nonsensical vanity project from a dyed-in-the-wool buffoon. These are fighting words. Expect to hear from my personal auditor soon. Sincerely, Profitability, P.O. Money can't buy happiness, and other lies we tell ourselves. A new seminar by the Prophet of Profitability coming soon. From Kin Cannon, free advice. Miss Bellamy, you're a talented actor. I've enjoyed all your roles across the years. I'm especially fond of your performance in Terror on Monarch. Cedric Kin Cannon. Ludovico doesn't appreciate the serials. Maybe that's why he never knew when he's being He never knows when he's being played. He still thinks you're here to endorse Spectrum Brown. Your performance has him fooled. I have a feeling I know what you're up to. It's always a little disappointing when the audience is a few steps ahead of the plot. Best, Cedric. And this is hack, recover, deleted messages, but we don't have high enough hack. Huh. Guest advisories. Your safety is our responsibility. In light of recent unfortunate events regarding the passing of our beloved cultural icon, we at Grand Colonial have doubled the number of armed guards for only a small security surcharge. Surcharge not refundable. The Grand Colonial is not responsible for death or dismemberment that occurs off hotel grounds. We really don't have a high enough hack. I guess I haven't really been dumping points into it, so it kind of makes sense, but I'm also probably hungry. What is our hack at? Yeah, it's only at 65. I'm paranoid right now. That's so fucking annoying. I'm supposed to be here, too. Necklace. Earrings. Level head. Ointment. Weapon parts. Now this is a shower. With beer. Okay, huh?
Did you know the smoke from high society cigarettes is 10.07% more likely to leave odor and discoloration in fabrics than other leading brands?
Gross. Oh, right, this is what we came up here for.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
I still don't know why you hired me. I'm usually causing murders and solving them.
I will be plain with you. I'd prefer not having to hire you at all. This matter should be resolved by Rizzo's security. But Cedric owns the land complexes, so we have a jurisdiction problem. Constable Keene encouraged us to hire a third-party freelancer. Right now, you're the best chance we have at resolving this incident and getting on with our affairs.
So self-aware. Relax, I've been solving problems for two idiots who don't get along since Emerald Vale.
I see. Well, I appreciate your candor. Yes, let's go with that. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need to access the orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
Yeah. So he locks his doors the moment investigator arrives? That's not suspicious at all.
I agree with the sentiment behind your snide remark. Unfortunately, the Piraeus spaceport is Cedric's purview, not mine. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
Okay. Charming. What do you think, Parv?
There's no room service, right? Just asking.
I mean, if you want it, I'll pay for it.
There is such a thing as too clean. We ought to break open a few bottles and have some fun. Make a mess. Live a little.
I mean, Sam will clean it up. Hey, Ellie.
I call the big bed. Anyone wants to challenge me, we can play a hand of cards.
I'm the fucking captain, and I'll kick you off my ship and leave you here. Yeah, that's what I thought.
The longer we stay here, the more I can feel my mind softening.
Come on, we're solving a murder mystery.
This room ain't so bad. I could get used to this.
I guess. Alright, let's head downstairs, I guess. I forgot we have to...
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
I didn't even know they made hotel rooms that large. It was great.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
I like to visit the VIP guest floor.
Oh, so sorry.
I think I searched everything here. Did we talk to this guy? Okay. Talk to you?
Greetings, attractive patron. Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails.
Yeah, we talked to him. Okay. Basically, he can't ever leave that spot and he didn't kill anybody. Alright. Let's head outside, I guess. So, where to begin? I think we need to go talk to that guy on the second floor first. And then go from there. Maybe he's been suspicious. Oh, the pool has something. We'll have to go down there. Wait, did I miss the guy? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I walked right past him.
I saw you meander on out of the pool and into the greenhouse. Now you're here. Does that mean what I think it means?
What do you think it means?
Might mean that you can be trusted. Might not. Guess we'll see.
Why go after a hotel pool? Not exactly the most high-profile target.
Maybe not. Maybe I just want Rizzo's working relationship with Slug to implode for the benefit of Spacer's choice. But you're right. It ain't high profile. And it ain't gotta be. Any damage to Rizzo's is cause for celebration. You ain't gotta concern yourself with my spite. Consider me an average Byzantine, and I'll consider you an average contractor.
Understood.
That's great to hear. Or grand, as the Byzantines are so fond of saying. Not that I ain't one. There's a chemical mixing machine in the greenhouse that has more than a few volatile chemicals. Mix them and render that pool unusable. Anything that ain't a cleaner should do. Dump the mix into the pool, then find somebody in Slug and tell them you did it for Rizzo's. That'll get those damn bastards into some red water.
Why Rizzo's?
They're getting a tad too cozy with your friendly neighborhood slugs. We don't want either gaining power on the board. Easier to do so if their alliance ain't so sweet anymore. Personally, I don't think we're going far enough. Rizzo's is all smiling gun hands and uppity scientists. Wouldn't mind bringing them down with some well-placed bullets, but meh. If you're worried about this hurting your relationship with Slug, I wouldn't. The guard's thicker than the shit in that pool. Tell him you're with Rizzo's and he won't question it.
I'm confused about the timescale here. Did Rizzo's ruin the pool or was that you?
This here's a messy business, friend. And when it comes to messy businesses, the rule's always the same. Don't get too curious, whether it's about Saltuna additives or espionage. Spacer's choice didn't ruin anything. Rizzo's did. And ain't that a coincidence? But it's also gonna be Rizzo's that permanently puts that pool out of commission.
Alright.
Dandy. Come on back once you've done your deed.
I don't know if I really want to sign up for, like, company warfare, but alright, let's go take a look at the pool, I guess. Hey, this guy's still here.
Hi again. It's like I just saw you. Pool's still closed, unfortunately.
Okay, he has nothing more to say.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis reveals the chemical signature of this compound is 80% semblant of fertilizer used in the purpleberry orchards.
Oh.
The other 20% is semblant of pool water.
That's secondary one, not very useful. Let's go, I guess, kind of out of time. I think that's where I'm going to end this episode. Next time we'll go back, we'll kind of circle around just to see if there's any spots that have any signatures or anything, and then we'll go there from there. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys back here next time.